We got reviews, news, and current events.
We got sports and entertainment, watch how we arrange it.
Setting in the change, reciprocate the game.
No topics uncharted,
It's more than just a podcast.
all we do is broadcast.
Rain, sleep,
No, that's the forecast.
delivering it hot like DoorDash.
Illuminate the content,
Separate ourselves from the nonsense.
rejuvenate the mind and the conscience.
Thoughts start to circulate.
Say it with your chest.
A lot of views get debated.
Opinions get expressed.
We agree to disagree.
Then the chat start chiming in.
Here's a little plug.
Subscribe and go tell a friend.
All jokes aside,
All smoke is ride.
accumulating followers.
Sit, chill, and vibe.
Like, share,
Be
subscribe.
part of the community.
We build, not divide.
We here to bring the unity.
All jokes aside,
All smoke is ride.
accumulating followers.
Sit, chill, and vibe.
Like, share,
Be
subscribe.
part of the community.
We build, not divide.
We here to bring the unity. The unity.
What's going down? Once again, it's the All Jokes Aside podcast, and I go by the name of Jugga Hayes. And to the left of me, we have
Fist for the dollar. J. Will, baby.
and we about to hit you with another Hot Wednesday. So, All Jokes Aside is a podcast where we choose topics and we express our opinions on these topics, and we also give it a chance for the audience to express their opinions of these topics or current events. What's going down, fellas?
What's up? What's up?
So, we have a lot of things going on, man, a lot of changes that are about to happen and everything. So everybody's been busy and doing their thing. And so, man, I just want to say this. We've been on for about a year and a couple months. And I want to say we have grown and we've gotten better each Wednesday. And I'm proud of us. I just want to say that.
Well, thank you.
If that mean anything.
I said thank you.
I heard you. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it. You know how, like we always do, the person who comes up with the topic brings in the topic. So I guess that will be me. The first topic we're gonna talk about, man, let's talk about Lil Durk, man. Last Thursday, he was arrested. And he was arrested, he's from Chicago. He's born Dirk Banks, was arrested on Thursday and is currently being held in Broward County, Florida jail, according to the artist, his records viewed by USA Today. The 32-year-old Grammy winner is awaited transfer to U.S. Marshals. More details on his arrest have yet to be released, which it's been other things released. We're going to get to that. But it comes after 5 people were hit with federal murder for hire charges for the alleged targeting of Georgia rapper Quando Rondo and retaliation for the murder of Chicago rapper King Von, according to the indictment filed in a U.S. District Court in Los Angeles and obtained by the USA Today this past Friday. Now, prosecutors claim all 5 people named Kevon London Grant, DeAndre Duntrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brown Lindsay, and Asa Houston. Is he came to you? Have ties to Banks.
I don't know nothing about no murder for hire.
But he has ties to Banks' hip-hop group, Only the Family. King Von, born Davon Bennett, was an affiliate of the hip-hop collective and a friend and frequent collaborator of Banks, including on the track Crazy Stories. And Banks were featured on Bennett's debut studio album, Welcome to O Block. In December 2020, Banks released a track, The Voice, and tribute to Bennett, who died November 6th of 2020 at 26, following the shooting outside a nightclub in Atlanta. Bennett was shot around 3:20 a.m. during an argument between 2 groups of men that escalated to gunfire, according to a statement provided by the Atlanta Police Department at that time. Now, there's been more information that's been put out there. So, Fist, you have the other information on the little Dirk incident.
So some of them they say that he had his homeboy had told on him say he served 12 years in the penitentiary for attempted murder, and and then for attempted murder, with him being on the attempted murder, he got out. So I don't know how many years he actually had on the attempted murder, but we do know for a fact that on that attempted murder, I mean that he that he what's wrong with you?
Man, shit keep taking to the goddamn table.
But on that attempted murder charge, he had got out. So when he got out, Lil Durk had gave him some money, bought him a house, got him a car, did everything. But the whole time he's been kicking it with him, he was wearing a wire the whole time. So for like 2 years, he's been with Lil Durk gathering. They've been gathering stuff on. So for me, the murder for hire is probably the one case that takes the cake on the bottom of everything else, because you got to think about everything they've been doing in between. You know, all the missing and the drug and then all the other things and everything that go along with. You got to put that off in there too. High profile dude. You changed who you were, but you couldn't run from your past. You know, I feel like that's what Lil Durk was doing when he started meeting with the mayor, trying to help this. I'm not saying he didn't have great ambitions for Chicago and to changing them into something better. You know what I mean? But for the fact of the matter of it is that I feel like he was running, because they say when he got caught, he was dressed in a dashiki, like Muslims and all that. He was going to catch a plane. He was getting out of there, so he knew that he was going to get his ass tore up.
No, his dad is that.
Yeah.
His dad is done 25 flat.
They was trying
I'm talking about he had all that on because his daddy Muslim.
Yeah, but he was trying. I mean, you ain't seen Lil Durk do no Muslim.
No, he was with his daddy.
I'm saying, but he was trying to get up out of here. That's what he was trying to do.
He booked like 5 different flights going to all different places trying to throw him off. You know what I mean? He knew that was going to get on his ass. But man, you know, that's the lifestyle them little young cats live out there, and half the reason why they getting towed up, they put all that shit in their music too. Like a lot of these cats be rapping about certain shit, and a lot of that shit is for clout, which it sells. But them little crazy motherfuckers from out there, they be doing that shit for real. You know,
that's on block, man.
Right, and you know, I don't think. I mean, he ain't so much trying to change himself, but like you say, that's what they do. And he got the right idea with shit.
Out of all of them, you know who the only one left? Keith.
Okay. But
that's who they ran out to see.
You know, bright idea. Well, fuck, I ain't got to get my hands dirty. I could pay somebody to do it.
But you know, dude, it's crazy because Lil Durk, he's worth $8 million. Why would you want to mess that up? I don't get it.
Hey, this was probably way before that 8 million. This ain't nothing recent. Yeah. See what they talking about? What they
happened a couple years back.
This happened. This happened a few years back. I'm talking
2020.
About what they trying to say. This was about the shit with Quando Rondo. That's what they trying to say. Whenever they ran up on him, I think he was in California somewhere. I think I'm not 100% sure, but the shooting with Quando Rondo where he made it, but his cousin got killed. They trying to tie this back way back from then. And if you listen to certain lyrics and music and shit, and of course we don't know, we thinking it's what they said. What they said was a drug deal gone bad. You know what I mean? I heard an interview with a couple of people say everybody thought it was a drug deal gone bad, but then you get to thinking about it and listening and thinking and what the shit these niggas saying, they thinking that's what this is for. You know what I mean? He hired some cats and that one cat was whack 100. He broke it all the way down. I mean, broke it all the way down in the interview with him I seen. And I was like, damn. And I mean, it could have been coincidental, but hey, that nigga broke that shit down like a 12 gauge, man.
But you know, it just, I mean, even when it happened back in 2020, it's just, he still had money. You know what I'm saying? He had at least 2 or 3 million at that time just by doing tours. You don't make the money far as making the music, you make the money on going on the tours. And he's been on a couple of tours. So if you have all this money, Why would you want to mess that
You
up?
gotta
Why
think
would you
about
want to?
it.
It doesn't make any
that-
sense.
You don't
say
stop
that.
being you, man.
You say that, but you know you can take the cat out the hood, but you can't take the hood out
That's
the
the
cat.
same thing. But
You'll say that,
Old
but-
block, baby.
but what would you do if somebody killed your right hand?
I mean, it's stupid. I mean,
I'm just saying.
I want to say no, wait. I'm gonna tell you.
What if somebody killed your right hand?
I'm gonna tell you.
And,
Okay,
and it's some gang turf stuff, some stuff that you in. It's some gang turf stuff. I know what you're gonna do.
okay, but this is.
You're
But,
not gonna let the authorities handle it. If all your life you ain't never let the authorities handle it.
okay, but this is what I'm trying to get to. Okay, at this time, I was busting my butt trying to get in the game to make money, to make a better living for my family,
so
and do things for my people. And I made that happen. Then I want to turn around and do something crazy and mess that all up.
but what everybody forget in that group, King Von was the man. He was better than Lil Durk. He was way better than Lil Durk. You know what I mean? He was giving them the business. It wasn't. I mean, then when King Von got killed,
On both
he
ends.
kind of
Yeah,
on both sides. I'm saying on both
On
sides.
all corners, he was the one.
But he was the one. You know what I'm saying? So the altercations then, of course, Quando Rondo and King Von got into it, which they tried to say Dirk had something to do with it. But like you say, that's his partner. That's his right hand man. He was the one that pulled him up and was shooting him off. So I'm down by law. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I mean, they thought they had it all planned out because we all supposed to be family.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the one dude, and I mean, attempted murder. I don't know how they do it where they from in California or wherever they in Chicago. Yeah. But in Texas, you gonna get 30, 40. Easy.
We'll see, like
you only have to pull half.
I know, but I'm just saying, okay, but we don't know what their percentage is there. For him to wear a wire for 2 years,
he probably got 25. Yeah. That's because he wanted to come home.
That's what I'm saying. To wear a wire for 2 years, I mean, I get up and walk around.
What sense do this make? You done 12 years.
Why would you do that?
And then you gonna turn around and
that's crazy.
And not only that, he can't. He bought your cars. You could have just turned. They would sent you back. You know what I mean? All they did, they would send you back.
That didn't make no sense.
You know. But like I say, to answer your question, Jill, you got to think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. They lived a life 10 times tougher than you ever lived. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about poverty. You know what I mean? We didn't have to worry about getting shot walking to the Boys and Girls Club. We didn't have to worry about getting shot riding our bikes around. Out there, when they came up, they was.
That's because we didn't have social media.
Right.
I couldn't get on there.
But still, but listen to me though. Even to this day,
I had to walk over to you.
Hey, I understand that. But even to this day, now we didn't live like out there. It's killed or be killed, bro. It's. Let me tell you something. That's just like some of my family members. It used to be 5 or 6 of them. Every time they came to visit, it was one less. Every time they came, every other summer, it was one less. Until now, I think it's only like 1 or 2 brothers left out of 6 because one of them is locked up. You know what I mean? Hey, you say that. And I know I understand that, but you got money now. That's where the thought process came in. Well, I ain't gotta do it. I hired somebody to do it, but something's got to be done. They took my loved one, they took my family, they took my ace boom coon away from me. You know what I mean? So something got to happen. We didn't have conversations about what we'll do to people if somebody mess with our kids or if they do this, do that. It's the same difference. You're gonna do the same thing if you rich than when you poor. Somebody got to pay for this. That's just what they think.
But that's different. I mean,
it's not different.
No, to me, it's different because the fact now, if it's one of my kids, then hey, all rules out. Everything I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my kids.
But it's the same.
But this is a person.
Fate. It's the same fate because you're gonna do what you do. You're gonna get locked up. You're gonna throw away everything, and somebody else still raising.
Okay, so question. So you're gonna throw away your life and knowing that you have kids over here, knowing that you have a family for that friend,
right?
You go do that?
Well, you do the same thing if somebody
No,
mistreat.
I'm
If-
sorry.
If somebody
with
mistreat,
somebody with some money though, anyway.
right? If somebody mistreat and fuck over you on one of your kids, you gonna go there and tear their ass up,
That's different, yeah.
right? But
Cause
you gonna go to
my
jail,
kid.
lose your job, and throw away everything, and your kid's still in a fucked up situation because you're not there. Now another nigga raising your kid out because you wouldn't beat and kill the motherfucker behind. You feel me?
But at the same time,
it's the same
but
outcome.
no, it's not. I mean,
same
at the
outcome.
same time,
It's the same outcome.
at
Yellow and blue make green, bro.
I mean, at the same time, man, it's just.
I understand, but it's
Like-
the same shit.
I mean, look, I feel like as a friend, if something happened to me and everything,
Niggas gonna be some retaliation.
No, my thing is I don't want it to be in a retaliation because I don't want y'all to mess up y'all life doing that. I will be okay. It will be okay.
Hey,
I mean,
but
Bro,
you say that.
we
just
not
trust
in
the
a
process.
game. We not. It's
Yeah,
a totally
it's-
different life when
It's
you're in the game.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's different
When
for
you're in
them
the
out
game,
there.
I'm telling you, once you get out, you're down.
It's different out there. Man. It's not. It's not.
You're gonna have to ride.
They play.
All right,
by a
so let's
whole-
go to the comments.
Whole different rules out there.
As the crew say in their eyes that that's their family. Just because you have money doesn't mean your poverty mindset changes.
Right.
I mean,
We see that all the
I'm-
time
I'm
with these
going-
athletes
but-
too. You know.
I see where Judge coming from.
Yeah,
He
I do
saying-
totally.
He's
Totally.
like, you got all this money, and this done happened like 4 years ago. Now this is where you done came from. The time that it happened, you done came to this point. So what made you decide to go ahead and roll the dice? We gonna go ahead and set this up. We gonna get this nigga. And they said even to the fact that he flew them out on a separate jet and he came later. You know what I mean? So you was in the same city. You weren't probably in the vicinity, but you was in the city where it happened. So that where they comes in with their friend is, it ain't that he had the actual out there blowing the Draco, whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? He was orchestrating the whole thing, and
Right.
you know the man who orchestrated get his ass clubbed more than the people that actually went and did it.
Right. You know, and which is to me crazy as hell. But I understand this. Like I said, Jill, I'm not saying you wrong at all by any means. It wasn't right. But I'm just telling you through the mind frame, a lot of these street cats out here, they not trying to hear that, bro. And if walls could talk, you know, and I hate to quit referring shit, but just look at that shit that all these motherfuckers with just did this and all that crazy shit they doing. All the motherfuckers had a lot of money. Dude, you don't think like that. Spare the moment. They didn't kill my homeboy. They didn't kill my loved one. I got to get him. But I got to figure out a way to do it so that I won't get in trouble.
Okay.
He had a foolproof plan
Okay.
until the niggas rolled over on him. You know what I mean? Like they
Okay,
say,
so answer this question.
it ain't breaking the law until what?
You get caught.
Okay, so answer this question.
Yes, sir.
How do we know that he was even a hood cat, man? Just
Oh,
because he's
shit.
speaking about it. Little Dirk damn
How?
how? What do you know?
How do
you know? How do you know?
You wasn't gonna grow up on. You wasn't gonna be on whole block.
Hey, them niggas wasn't on that, man.
How?
All right,
Dude,
so I'm gonna tell you.
You
How we
wasn't
know?
gonna be. You wasn't
Them
gonna
niggas
be.
certified.
You
No,
wasn't
no,
gonna
no,
be
no.
on
Wait, hold up. I need proof. I need
Okay,
facts. How do we know?
I'm gonna talk facts. The man got a record. His record is long as hell from when he was a juvenile. You know what I mean? Like,
Them
I mean,
niggas
when they,
certified.
I'm talking about juveniles already talking to the feds, already getting questioned for murders and all that type of stuff.
Bro,
You
You
know what I
didn't
mean?
even have to tell
King
him.
Von-
Look up old block.
King
That's all I'm
Von-
gonna tell you. Look up old
Bro,
block.
they trying to say King Von was a serial killer.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And they certified.
He had body. That's
That's
how he got out.
that's
allegedly.
Motherfucking thing. Now
No,
we're
ain't no
not
legend.
He was gonna go to the pen.
So check this out.
Witnesses started
If
coming
he
up
wouldn't have
missing.
died, if he wouldn't have died, he was gonna go
Yeah,
to the
so
pen.
so that's where that's so the investigation into the OTF family, it started from King Von was not he was the truth. He was
Hey,
one
was
of them that like if you like one of them boys that say little nigga terrorizing the neighborhood.
Yeah, he was
That's
him.
what King Von was.
Hey,
You know
was
what I
they
mean?
was they BDs or GDs?
They grow.
I know they were BDs. They were BDs.
I know they wasn't no GD.
I know there was GDs. I'm
But they
thinking
had
that
their
GDs
own
broke
little-
off and started the
They
BDs.
had
Right.
their
I
own
think it's
little clique.
different. Yeah.
But O Block for real, Jude.
Yeah,
O
they
Block, I'm
serious,
talking about
bro.
nigga. They made a thing about O Block.
Say,
I mean,
Back
I
when they
know.
was young, no, I'm talking about they made a thing.
Holla at Family Nick.
Listen,
He'll tell you all about it.
They made a thing where they
He from
first
out there.
when they took
One
a
at a
picture,
time. One at a time.
when they took a picture a long time ago, it was a group of them, a whole bunch of them, And them young niggas start going because they live in Chicago. That's where they live.
That's how they get in.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you in Chicago, bro. You either get down or lay down. Remember Bean story? You either gonna
Bro.
get down or lay down. They got some hoods over there in Chicago, nigga. The police don't even go.
Yeah, it ain't no difference from that California shit, that LA, that Los Angeles. Ain't no difference from that out there in the 90s. It's the same shit.
People stacked on top of each other, ain't got nothing to do. These dudes got the social media, and like I said before, now I can talk crazy to you from the next 2 blocks over. What I'm gonna do to you? Then you taking pictures with your guns. It's all an escalation. Now I say, oh, you ain't gonna use that shit. You ain't gonna do it. So it take one person to get out there, and it probably whoever kicked it off real bad over there. I know Chicago was already bad, but for it to reach the height that it was and get to is just egos at play.
Man.
You know, I'm about the bigger gun. I'm the slider of the block. I'm there.
When you get money and can't take everybody with you, it's gonna be a problem.
You know.
Okay, so let's
especially
go.
when you buy
Let's go to the comments, and then after that, let's go around the table.
Money makes some people more dangerous.
Let everybody read the comment.
Oh, yeah.
That was Ronald Peanut Tucker that said that. What's up? What's up, Pete? Ashley says Dirk dad went to the feds for not telling on Larry Hoover.
Man, it's a long line of gang and shit.
And
Like
Chelsea said it started with Chief Keef.
you know,
Money
couldn't
That's
either.
when the beef goddamn me. That's when
Money-
the smoke goddamn
That
me.
money either gonna humble you or it's gonna turn you crazy. But hey, there's a whole bunch of broke crazy motherfuckers out there too.
But you
Believe
got
me, because half them videos, if you just look into a dig off, I researched a lot of that shit. You dig off and hey, it was a whole bunch of them crazy motherfuckers out there. They talk about it like, hey, such and such, man, this dude here was a nightmare, a terror. Just keep going. And it was a little chick. They talked, I can't think of this chick name. Her and King Von had a love-hate kill relationship. You know, they certified out there, certified crazy as hell.
Okay, so let's go around the
Yeah, but
table.
she
Who
was a killer.
who want to go first as far as on this whole situation? Would you do something like that, or would you let it ride? If you have all this money, you have a family that's backing you 100%, and you're doing a lot for your community and doing a lot for people who need the help,
But
including yourself. Would you do it, or would you do the same exact thing that he put out, or would you let it go?
man, let me start off the rip. I think he did that a little before he had all this shit going with because when they first came out, it wasn't about no motherfucker helping the community and shit. Them niggas still shooting and killing it. They capping on people they kill. I mean, right state of mind frame, hell no. You know, the obvious you would not do that. But I also feel like if a person in that situation and they got a will, they feel like there's a will, there's a way. If they think they know they can get away with it, hell yeah, they'll do it. But the right answer, nah, you're not supposed to jeopardize nothing that mean the world to you. But at the same time,
money.
you don't never fuck out the money. But at the same time, you got to think about it. A pair of lips will say anything. You don't know what the fuck you gonna do until you get put in that situation. Somebody always say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that." Everybody always got a motherfucker plan until what? You get hit in the goddamn eye, and that shit goes out the door. So you would think you'll make the rational decision. I hope that I would, but man, until that situation cross, I honestly don't know what I'd do. I think that I wouldn't, but shit, I don't know what I would do in that situation, honestly. I've lost a whole lot in my life, a lot of loved ones, and the shit I felt like I wanted to do versus the shit I couldn't do versus the shit I could do, man. I don't know.
All right, Wig.
Well, you know, it all start out with it. He had a young mindset, bro. All us older, so of course we wouldn't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't do no shit like that, goddamn me. But at the peak of the moment when something happens, like dude said earlier, you never know what you might do. So you might do you done a bunch of shit and not think about it, and like damn, boy, I could have got fucked off. You know what I'm saying? Doing that right there. Cause once you mad, goddamn it, you mad. But I understand what you said too. For him having all that money, see, we older. Of course, we got all that money. First of all, I wouldn't be in no bullshit like that in the first place. Motherfuckers start arguing, I'm gone. I say, where that nigga go, man? You already know that dude over there crunking up. He gone, man. I ain't trying to hurt. But them young niggas, man, they off the chain. Young niggas, you see that now. If them young niggas beefing, and them niggas see each other, it's gonna be some trouble. Some of the young, but see, a lot of them niggas just some studio gangsters. Dirk and them was goddamn me. They grew up, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm gonna let you have it or you gonna let me have it.
Nigga certified.
But he thought he was smart by doing murder for hire. So you get your ass told, you get your life sentence behind that. A murder for hire. The nigga who got a murder for hire, if I hire a dude to kill my wife, they'll do a deal with dude because they like, dude, he ain't got no money. Nigga trying to tear your ass up. So, dude, you gonna get this nigga up, shit. We'll give you 5 years. And give you, wait a minute, you always hear him give a nigga some time, then they suspend the sentence. He do goddamn 9 months in pen, then he get out. But dude, they got a life sentence. Because they want to get on the nigga's ass. But shit, me, nah, I wouldn't do no shit like that.
All right. Jay Will.
I think it goes back, kind of piggybacking off of them. You gotta look at this. Yeah, he got money, but sometimes even when they get money, they don't leave the street, and that's what get them caught up. And what I mean by that is this: like, we older now, and so you're right. We know how to get out of things, leave. It's gonna pop off. But for them, they it's like, yeah, I got this money, but I'm still that dude, right? And because they still gonna be that dude, then they don't care about the money as much. They care about their reputation. They care about what the people think of them, their cred, right? And so that's gonna always be a problem when you're young. We was young, and when we was young, wasn't nobody finna punk us. We went from the back. Think about it. When we was young, we wasn't finna back down from nobody. We gonna sit there. We gonna fight. Difference is we was gonna fight back then. These young cats, they gonna shoot first. They ain't trying to fight. And so I think that's the problem right there. Like, you see a lot of these young dudes still get caught up. You like, dude, you made all this money. What you doing? They can't let that other part go.
Man, them niggas still gunning at him too, bro.
Yeah.
They still gunning at him.
All right. Fizz.
The young nigga thing, man. It's a bad situation out there for them, but I think it's what Ashley said. She said that people raised off love and then different ones raised off survival. I got a chance to be on both sides of that track, and living with a person in my life where survival was a must, not knowing how we was going to eat, where we was going to eat, how it was going to happen, where we was coming from, and certain things like that played a big part. But going to living with my father and getting some structure and people that's showing up for you, and when you get in trouble at school, they showing up at the principal office and shit for you, and they're showing love. So I got to see both sides of the track. I think for him, that was his brother. You know what I mean? And you don't know how many niggas was in his ear telling him, man, you gonna let that shit ride? I can't believe. And they be the ones that ain't really getting it. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some in the circle that's gonna be like, you know what? Shit, you the man, I'm gonna go sell t-shirts. You know what I mean? You got dudes in there like that. I'm gonna hit the street. I'm gonna be part of the street team. I'm gonna show up a week early before the concert. That's gonna be your pay. But then you got the ones that just, I mean, I'm back with you from the block. The block, you have to sell and hustle and get your money too. You know, but now you done got lazy and we in here. And you gonna keep letting that, you gonna let that shit ride. We're having the king fun, and they still in his ear. And then this nigga come home, y'all done did the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's over with now.
It's done. Now this nigga come home and he wanna talk about it. You know?
You a damn fool to talk to him.
But you got your down niggas. You know what I mean? The ones that ain't got it going for them and stuff. I gotta do a get around you, man. And then you heard them on, if you seen the video that they leaked out there, the niggas was asking how much he give you. what he do for you.
Say,
That nigga asking the question is the nigga that's probably the real nigga that, you know what I'm saying?
You know, in Hender's situation, they so deep that if he
So-
wouldn't have did nothing, they probably would have got on Dirk's ass at the same time.
You'd have been
Okay,
in the
so-
when you
win, bro.
straight just about some shit that we did. Yeah, Fish, how many times you busted niggas ass when we was on the side of United?
Yeah, we going
Like, huh?
Okay, so
What did you talking about?
okay, so me, I would say, you know, I guess with myself, I guess I'm so used to living the way I live now. I kind of put away. I think when I went to the military, I put away that survival dude. You know, because Fitz, he brought up a point. You know, when we were little, whenever we were little, we were in survival mode, and it was I ain't gonna lie, it was by any means necessary. And like, if somebody messed with Fitz, I was right there on his side. If they would have buzzed him, I was gonna bust them. You know, but I was younger, we were younger, and we were hungry. But when I went to the military and got out the military and living this life that I live now, I guess it's just, you know, you kind of put that person way back in the closet. Still have the temper. I still have the temper, but I know how to control it. I know when to jump. I know when not to jump. I guess that's just the thing of being older, and you kind of, when you go to the military, you're trained to know how to control and control your mind and control yourself. So I see both sides, and it's just, I don't know, with all that money, man. At this age, I'm like Wig. No, I'm not gonna mess that up. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna mess that up.
I love my grandkids.
Yeah, I love my kids. You know what I'm saying? I love my family. But back then, when we were surviving, you know, at that time, you know what I'm saying? Me and Fist, we were family. You know, sitting in the dark, no lights, hungry as hell. We were family. So, yeah. So I get both sides. So, you know, praying for both sides, man. You know, it's a sad situation because regardless, they have families behind them, whether it's kids, mothers, dads, they all have families. So just keep everybody in prayers. Now, this next topic is a touchy topic, and how we're going to approach it with the utmost respect for both sides. So everybody that's making comments, please be respectful and understand that we're not, you know, it's out of our hands, and all we can do is just sit back and just see and watch what happens. So who want to bring in this next topic?
I'll bring it in. Security guard has been arrested and charged for murder. According to the Abilene Police Department, 51-year-old Todd Lee Mills is accused of shooting and killing 32-year-old Deshaun Colton at Bravo Hookah Lounge over the weekend. According to court documents, Abilene Police responded to the Hookah Lounge around 3 a.m. Sunday about an injured person at the Bravo Hookah Lounge, where officers arrived on scene. Colton had already been taken to the hospital by private auto. Officers spoke to witnesses as well as Mills at the scene. The investigation determined a large group of people attempted to push into the club. Police say there were multiple people assisting with the crowd at the door. 2 were hired security guards. Documents stated when the crowd pushed the door, Mills fired 2 rounds, striking the victim, Deshaun, twice. Colin died from his injuries while at the hospital. Mills told officers on the scene that, is it Colin or Colin?
Colon.
Had been getting mouthy and that they were telling everyone to back up so they could shut the door. Mills said the crowd wasn't letting them shut the door and began pushing. He said the guy in the white shirt, the one he shot, was threatening him. Court documents King State Mills told officers Colin has said that he was going to get him. And when the crowd started pushing in, he felt them grab his taser. Mills said he was trying to push back and was getting tugged on that, which that's false. And I'm going to stop reading. Because when you look at the video, he was just trying to save his skin. That's why I'm going to stop right there. You know, I don't want to hear his statement. I mean, the video shows that. So the one big dude that's in the military that goes around with Kaya that be throwing the parties and stuff. They have a picture of him, got the Sean like this, like holding him.
Yeah.
This nigga is bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He worked out. He like 6'4". He bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
He got him like, you can see him. He got him like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then while the crowd pushing, you pull out your pistol and you shoot him twice in the stomach. You do security.
Mm-hmm.
You
He shot
do
him
security.
one in the femur. He shattered his femur and shot him.
Yeah,
It don't matter. For you
I know. I'm just letting you know.
All right.
yeah, that was a bad.
You can tell me this. The shooting, you pull your gun out, you do like this. You didn't pull back, step back, or nothing. You pulled your gun out, you turned it up, and you shot the dude at close range. They say they tased him and they did all this, but you see the video, when none of that happened, he went for his gun first.
Well, that's why I was gonna ask is that, you know, working as a security guard, you know, we've all, you know, myself, Dude, Fish, J. Will, we all have been worked as security guards, and you try to do as less as possible. You go from, you know, your last resort is pulling out a gun. You know, if you can't sit there, if you can't take care of the situation just by saying, hey, you know, step back, you know, get back or you know, stop, then you pull out pepper spray.
I can completely say right here, the police state, the security footage confirmed that the witness had control, which is right, the dude I said at the time of shot. So I'm holding you and you shoot this man.
Yeah.
So just from being a part of Abilene street people and hearing things and people saying stuff, you know, they say that he's got into an altercation with him before.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey,
but that's allegedly.
This is my other issue. They shooting, okay, and then they render no help. They go back in to help somebody look for an earring or some piece of jewelry. You shot this man. You don't call no 911. You don't call anything. You don't render any help, right? The reason why they put him in a car to take him to the hospital is because 911 hadn't been called, and they figured by the time they got there, it would be too late. So that's why they put him in a car and rushed him to the hospital, unfortunately. You see what I'm saying? And so I talked to one of the family, a close friend of the family, just like family, yesterday about this incident and the damage that this bullet, that's how I knew about the finger. It messed up. Like, to be honest, they didn't know the bullet that went into his stomach lodged into his vertebrae. So they didn't know even if he would even ever walk again. Not just because of the femur being shattered, but the bullet the bullet that went into his stomach being lodged into the vertebrae. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, Jug is right. We've worked security. Our goal is not to go out there and harm anybody, but just to keep the peace. You see what I'm saying? And to, you know, we've talked a lot of people in a lot of situations down. You know, I think it's also about how you handle it. You know, whether we've worked with some security guards who've been nervous. Me and Jug worked with one guy, pepper sprayed us. You know what I'm saying? Like, got nervous, pepper sprayed us, along with the crowd. And so I think that's the other thing. Like, sometimes you got some of these security guys who probably really shouldn't be doing it because they take that power to their head, or they nervous and they overreact, which makes things worse. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just like, I feel for the family. Like, I sat there with this family member yesterday, and they, you know, you got to think this family's gone through a lot. The mother just passed away several months ago.
Yeah, that police is out of them, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then this happened. So this family, we need to, I send my prayers and condolences to this family because they are going through a lot.
And you know, Jay Wood, you know, you're exactly right, man. You know,
oh, yeah, Jug, you was there when they was talking to me.
Right. You know, man, it's sad because a situation like that, and okay, playing on the other side, even if he's afraid, but the person had him restrained. Now, at the time, at the moment he was restrained, why you just didn't walk back in the building to get out of the way?
They were never out of the building.
Well, even with
He got
that,
shot in the building.
but even with that, a situation like that, it's been time me and Fist, if somebody's sitting there, they're acting crazy and they trying to get
I know where I
but
live.
they try to get to you and stuff, but they're restrained. We'll just walk away. We'll walk away and we'll go, somewhere in the building, and whoever has them restrained, they'll pull them out, and another security guard will go out and be like, "Hey, man, just go ahead, take off. The cops been called. We don't want you to go to jail," and that works. So I don't understand why, just the procedures. Why they didn't go through those procedures?
I think everybody forget. I think with some people, I work with some of them dudes. You know what I mean? Where I've told my boss, "Hey, man, this ain't gonna work." You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get me hurt, and I'm gonna be mad as hell. And I've been with them dudes that were we in a full on throwing people out the club and everything, and we look around where he ain't left the spot that he was at in the beginning.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like we tearing ass and taking names, and we like, I thought it was 5 of us, but it's only 4 of us over here. What a fit! Hey, still in the same spot.
That happened to
looking like this.
That happened to me. To me, a knocker.
That happened to knocker.
So check it out.
Bullshit, dude. Hey, I was out there. I'm the one knocked down by 5 or 6 people.
When you a security guard,
knocking them down, including the fan. I ain't never ran and never will run. I ain't no runner.
You have to assess your situation and know where you at.
Yeah.
If I'm working somewhere like the hookah lounge or something like that, I understand it's an after hour spot and the crowd gonna get kind of critical. So everything I'm gonna do is gonna be done according to the crowd, man. I work last stop. I'm gonna be a different person. I'm gonna be a total different animal because the friction is gonna be different. You see what I'm saying? And you have to judge it. These guys get off of there and they see people and they join. Okay, you've been there all night. You signed up for it, but you live in Abilene.
Hey,
where is the violence on the level that you felt like you had to shoot somebody?
Hey, bro,
Even like I say, last stop they got plenty of shooters and everything over there. I've never felt.
He fucked up when he shot him inside that facility.
Inside the facility,
when
outside
he shot that, then you see he fucked up. Listen, man, I told you ever since George Floyd, they don't give a fuck who you is. If you shoot somebody, they do not want the motherfucking them black lawyers to show up at their goddamn door.
Look,
because they know, nigga, Abilene is red, partner. Abilene is red. If they would have put that man in jail.
Hey, first and foremost, he wasn't no cop. He's a security guard.
No, he's a police.
No, he was a security guard.
Yeah, sure. So he's an off duty.
No. He was an ex sheriff out of Knox City, where there might be 3 cops. He wasn't a police officer. He was a security guard working under Apex Security, bro. He was a security guard. Them rules. I'm not saying he don't, but he was working for.
But
Apex.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
We don't need you to referee in this shit. We got this point.
Well, go ahead, man. Shit.
I will look this out the hell up. Apex. So he's working as a security guard. Them rules changed. A security guard can't do the same thing the police do. You know what I mean? At all. They ain't got the same rules and regulations, none of that shit.
No, I'm talking
about here we go. He fucked up. You know what I mean? Ain't no way in hell he was scared. He was nervous. They try to say he an ex-military, had PTSD, all of those shit. Nah, bro. You tripped the fuck out.
I was
you tripped out.
Just to add on to what you're saying, dude. I'm a person that I have PTSD and everything, and I work security. And one thing I can say is that I still know and understand the rules and regulations. I'm not going to try to hurt or kill somebody in a moment. My whole job is to try to
Look,
You
I'm
know,
not justifying
make sure everybody
nothing.
get home safe.
I'm not justifying nothing this motherfucker did, bro. He fucked up. He had a line. You know what I mean? Even when I started security, when they gave me my whole brief and rundown, nigga, you was not Superman. You was not here to stand in front of no bullet. You was not. If these motherfuckers out there start shooting, you get your ass down the way. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of rules and regulations in there. Like I said, those are not no motherfucking cops. Those are security guards. You know what I mean? Totally different. You know what I mean?
Well,
If it's two people having a shootout out there, a security guard is not supposed to go out there and get into no motherfucking shootout. Now, if the shooting comes to him, then he can defend himself. But if it's two motherfuckers out there having a shootout, it is not your job as a security guard to go out there and get into that gunfight, bro.
His job is to protect himself and the people that are within the building.
Right.
yes.
Right.
Now,
So
we need to make mention that he did get arrested today and charged.
That was automatic.
yeah,
I mean, it was automatic.
He
but
shot
I
him.
know,
No, I'm talking
I just
about
want
he shot
those
that
who don't
man
know,
in-
the
in
viewers
the-
out there. We
He
want
shot
them
that
to know.
man in that club. You cannot pull no weapon out and shoot somebody in a fucking club. That'll be a negative. Well, I don't give a fuck who you is. He could have been the law. They still would have tore his goddamn ass up.
Yeah, because
But he
the
was-
young man had no
To
weapon.
me, you have no business being okay, man. Not trying to be funny. Evidently, you just super country ass motherfucker. You ain't been around just a whole bunch of goddamn
black folks.
Black
That-
folks.
He was
And
nervous.
when
he
he
got
seen
getting
that
fucked up.
entourage coming up in there, instead of him moving out the way, asking the people, "Hey man, what's going on?" You know what I'm saying? But not being scared, but hey, what's going on? You know what color I am, don't you? You know what I'm saying? That's scaring you. But you had no business being there if you were scared.
All right, so let's go around the table, and I will start it, man. And how do you prevent a situation like that? And I will start it off. First things first. I feel like in an environment like that, a situation like that, you put somebody in there that you know that either they can pretty much communicate with, you understand the culture, you understand far as how to deal with them, and what to look for and what to expect. That's a type security guard you will put in that environment. Do I feel like he was in the right environment? No, because he didn't understand that environment. He don't understand on how that culture, how just how we move. I feel like if it was a Fist or myself or a Do a J Will there, I feel like things would have been different because for one, we all know each other. They would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm tripping, man. Yeah, hey man, just chill, man. Right now is over capacity. Kind of step back, man. Look out for me. I'm gonna look out for you. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. But it didn't happen that way, and it's a sad situation. And Deshaun, we worked out together. We talked shit to each other. I call him big fella. He called me big fella and everything. So it bothers me because now every time you mention the gun line, he's nowhere around. He's nowhere talking shit to me about the gun line. So yeah. Who want to go next?
Let me go, man. First and foremost, condolences, man. Your family, man. Hey, golly, I can't imagine. You know what I mean? Heart goes out. Because I actually think he's related to some people that I'm related to. Heart goes out. I'm so sorry. The dude was an all right dude. He was a righteous cat. Like I said, I worked out with him too. I remember when he first got back in, man, and he had a couple of little partners with him, man. He used to drag their ass in that gym board. His little crew got smaller and smaller and smaller as the week progressed. And I tell him, God damn, boy, I wish I had it like you. He said, shoot, I'm trying to get strong like y'all. And a month later, he was almost twice my size. Cool little cat, man. And I hate that for him. Much love to him. Much love to the family, to his babies. Man, this is a hard pill to swallow. And as far as the shit that went down, I understand that it was a bunch of commotion and shit out there. And I understand there was some unruly shit, and I understand there's rules and regulations. But let me tell you something. You can flex authority. You can take control of a situation without being a fucking dick. You know what I mean? And I know there's no doubt in my mind the pushing, the shoving, the commotion at that door, a lot of that probably wouldn't have went on if it wasn't a dick out there. You can't tell me he wasn't being a dick to them people. You know what I mean? Shit got real. And he panicked. He panicked, he fucked up, he messed up. Why he shot him, I don't know. I hate he shot him. Hell, I didn't want nobody to get killed, but he just happened to be in the front of that line. And that's how it's like, and I don't think it was targeted to him. I think that if it had been any other person in the front of that line, he'd have popped him too. I can't stand that shit. He needs to get prosecuted to the fullest because he reacted as if his life was in danger, and your life was not in danger. Dave was not a threat. He didn't have a weapon. Somebody had him in a headlock, pulling him back. He was almost fully restrained, you know? So that gave you enough time to draw your weapon and do that dumbass devilish act. You know, I hope they prosecute him to the fullest. You know, he don't deserve a slap on the hand. He deserved to get the same amount that one of us would get if we was to do that same thing. You know what I mean? And not just he's not the only one in fault. I feel like them people in that crowd with that pushing, I feel like they get some fault too. I feel like that faulty security, just like Jug say, put somebody in there that you know that's worthy of doing the job. I feel like they need to catch some heat too. You know, it's a lot to go into this. And I say this to my young family, man. Hey, you know, I talk to my little nephews, my little sons, the little guys in my family. Hey, man, we had this conversation not even a couple of months ago. One of them got put out of bar, and he was huffing and puffing and upset. And I tell him, say, man, what you mad for? I ain't even do nothing, man. They just fucking with me. They won't let me in the club. I said, go somewhere else. I said, y'all make the party anyway, right? I said, man, you ain't got to beg nobody to get in the establishment. Fuck them. Go somewhere else. And if not, take your ass to the house. Or when I came up, it's either all or nothing. You know what I mean? If we together and I get in, but you can't, shit, we finna go. We gonna find another spot. Man, they wasn't letting y'all in that bar. Hey, man.
It's a whole bunch of
It's a whole bunch of other spots. Go do your own thing. Hell, we used to love the parking lot pit back when I was coming up. You know, hey, we go get drunk in the parking lot. You know what I mean?
We didn't get there to 2:30.
Right, man. This was an unfortunate event, and I so hate this happened because it did not have to happen on all four corners. And I hate that, and I'm sorry for the family. Much love and respect, man. And prayers and shots out go to y'all.
All right. Wig.
Yeah, man, that's tough pill to swallow. He gonna get roasted for putting out a gun doing that. That's automatic. They gonna tear him out the bone. Ain't gonna be no. They ain't playing no games with this shit no more, man. They don't give a damn what color you is. You gonna get your ass blustered. You pull a gun out and just shoot them up because they know who's gonna be knocking on the door. See, they ain't playing no games no more about that. Then it's really, I hate to say it, it's really gonna be bad on them because of what color he is and what color the dude that he shot. You know what I'm saying? So shit, they make example out of their motherfucking ass too. They bluster their goddamn ass. But I shout out to the family though, man. That's like dude said, man. It's a whole bunch of people at fault in that situation. He had no business shooting. Now don't get me wrong. He had no business putting out his gun shooting. But you don't push to get in no club. You know what I'm saying? But then like they were saying, the news once said this. There was two people who had to do it.
Yeah.
Two people had to do it.
Yeah,
And
one had
they
his
said,
hands behind him.
almost when they had him apprehended, that's when he shot him. That's why he gonna get his ass towed up. Bro, they already didn't. They got the man secured. What you put it out to shoot him for? So just imagine how the fuck he was doing people when he was the police.
Shit, he was in Knox City.
You know, I'm saying, just imagine how he was doing, motherfuckers. He was doing people super bad, man. I'm talking about out of there. He had to be. But he fucked up when he did that. When he pulled his gun out and shot them, I sue the goddamn the security company that had him there.
Man.
Sue him. Yeah, that's just, yeah, man. My condolences to that young cat, man. He was always seemed like a little cool young dude, man.
All right. Jay Will.
You know, things can happen in a split second. You got to think. He had children, and in a split second, you changed the lives of his children, his friends, his family, and it was, unjustified, not just, and so these kids gonna have to now grow up without their dad, and he was a good dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he loved his kids, he took care of his kids. And so I just look at the fact that, I want us to monitor this, make sure that make sure that justice is done. You know what I'm saying? Because this is setting precedents as well. Like, if he gets a slap on the wrist, that's basically saying we work security. So it's not like we are against security guards and what they do.
We know the rules.
We know the rules, and we work security. So I'm saying this for people to also understand. Like, we know going into this, kind of what Fish said, Jug and Duda said, like, we understand the crowd and where we're working at. And sometimes you take different approaches by where you're working at and the type of crowd. Now, with saying that don't mean we go in there going, this may lead to us have to harm somebody. This means let's make sure we watching each other's back and we trying to control the crowd. And a lot of times we have controlled the crowd by communicating with the people, talking to them. Now, I'm not saying that always works. Like this is said, we've had to throw people out, you know what I'm saying? And different things like that. But it's about teamwork, understanding the situation, understanding the area you're working in, because we got security guards that carry guns, you know what I'm saying? That are legally licensed to carry them, right? And so all I'm saying is just understanding what you're doing and the situation. And I want to follow this. Justice needs to be served.
All right. Fist.
For me, I've done security with some bad boys, you know what I mean? Some bad boys. I got you. Go ahead. We ready now. So I did security with some bad boys, you know what I mean? Some dudes I could say that shit, they'll get down on you and they'll wreck you real hardcore, you know what I'm saying? And we've never been at a point where we even have to use our pepper spray in Abilene. Never. And I felt like I had a name. They call me the body, the bouncer, Mr. Security when they see me around town, because my rapport with people is not to ruin your night. It's to diffuse the situation and figure out what's going on. I'm here to make sure you have a good night. You know what I mean? I don't care if you got a bad reputation or not. I'm here to make sure that you understand that I'm here for you, just like I'm here for everybody else that's probably against you. We all here to make sure you have a good night. He had help. He knew he had help. That was that what's that? The 3 F's: fight, fear, fight, or fight. You know what I'm saying?
Fight.
And he didn't. As a security guard, your first notion is to not have fear, to really kind of have flight, back up, assess the situation. Is it more this type of deal? You see, you had a 6'4". We see the picture. Man, it's huge.
Got him holding.
Got holding. And you can see he's not aggressively attacking you. You like this, his hand, we know what, and for security purposes, just for those who know, we know what a grip look like and a hold. You like this, and you lean back, you have a taser. I've been hit with a taser. You know what I mean? And it can drop a bull. It can that taser that's on it can drop a bull. Do some people can be immune to it? Yeah, but that close range,
then you hit them with some more.
You know what I mean? You didn't go for the taser. You went. And you can say you wasn't in sound mind and body, but for a person to grab a gun and take a life, that's for me as a security guard is one of the worst fears is having to put somebody down so far to where it will end their life. You know, that's nothing you can really bounce back from because it taints your name and everything. So we're taught to back up, assess. You be the fearful one. I'm fearing for you. It doesn't matter how bad he boasts. I'm scared. I'm scared. Get enough feet in between you and the individual. Hey, look, I am going to secure this area. He was all wrong. They got him. They should tear his ass up. My condolences go out to the family. Hey, good dude. I mean, it was when they told me that, what was so crazy about it, I just seen him with the barbecue man. He was the last person to leave the club over where I was at. And he was like, "Oh, I'm finna go over here and I'm finna go chill. He got a big old thing of barbecue." And then they called me by the time I got home and told me he was shot. So it's a sad deal. And for us that try to stand on business as security, it make us look bad.
Right. And you know, it's man, it's a messed up situation, man. And like dude said, everyone said, prayers to the family, man. Pretty cool dude. He was always cool to me, man. I was, you know, we used to always talk shit to each other. You know, as a security guard, one thing that I can say, man, if you're a good security guard, a lot of people, they won't do certain things just because you're there. I've had a lot of people approach me and say, "Hey, man, you know, I didn't do this because you were here. You know, if you would never been here, then I would have done this. But just because you were here, I didn't do it." And I would sit there and say, "Hey, I appreciate that." You know what I'm saying? We both going home good. You know, friendship still there and everything. You know, I mean, that's a good thing. You know, and I just feel like if you're going to be a security guard, know what it comes with and understand you have to sit back. You have to assess the situation. You have to react pretty much the right way, 100%, because nobody don't want to wake up and have a lost one that's, a loved one that's gone.
Yeah, man.
So,
Hey, just hold on before you go out. You know, my daddy used to always tell me, this is going out to, man, them youngsters, man. My daddy used to always tell me, boy, you ain't got to be doing shit for shit to happen. Say, shit is a motherfucker, man. You could be having the best time of your life. Next thing you know, here come the shit. And let me tell you something about shit, man. Shit don't give a fuck who you are. Male, female, age, race, size, shape, color, anything that. It'll get in your shoes. And once you get in your shoes, it's hard as fuck to get out your motherfucking shoes. And sometimes you don't even realize it's in your shoes till you track it all over the goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and all you do is walk through the grass. So all you could do is to try to avoid the shit. It might be a little further walk. Walk on the sidewalk. Walk up the driveway. Walk through the street. Avoid that shit as much as possible. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you ain't got to be doing shit for shit to happen. And sometimes when shit happens, it stink. And it's hard to get out of, man.
well, shit. Well, you go get the shit, and we gonna be talking shit while you go get the shit. Because what's going down next?
And I'm whoop your goddamn ass. You keep talking shit. Sip at 86. I got some for y'all's ass today.
Hey, Joe.
Got some ripples.
What's up, man?
We should all let everybody know we've been talking about we work security. We don't work for that security company.
Yeah, we work for Alpha Male. Huge shout out to Alpha Male.
And I don't want to say what I want to say because I don't want to offend nobody. But if it had been us, it wouldn't have went down.
What I can say about Alpha Male, man, is that with Alpha Male, you might think they're expensive, but you're gonna get what you paid for, and you're gonna get the job is gonna get done. And that's just it in a nutshell. I worked for Alpha for security a few years. Fizz, J Will, Dude, Naka. You have a lot of people who's experienced and know how to pretty much bring down situations that could go wrong. So yeah. But other than that, man, so yeah. Next we have Sip of the 86 brought to you by Dude. Why Dude is
By the
getting
short man with the hat.
While dude is getting the liquor, we're about to show his intro. Only on All Jokes Aside podcast.
Baby.
What?
Long nights, big sticks, you in the streets to dig this. These niggas get a payroll about the same amount the pigs is. Got a nice slab rolling, little bitch with ass holding, but she got something to do with me. Bank unfolding, she'll know it's seasoned vet, but still I got much to learn, I'm still growing. Slobbing rap since I was in my teens, and I'm still flowing. Fell in love with many penny annies that did some real hoeing. Had my girl get interviewed at Echo.
All right, and we're back. All right, so dude, what we have today?
Say, man, I dug deep into my repertoire and poured to Zach.
His repertoire.
Yang. This here,
man. Yeah.
it's called Dos Vida. It's tequila. It's more
I
like
got
a,
that jalapeno on that motherfucker.
it's like
man.
a margarita,
Pineapple.
but it's a
What's that?
pineapple jalapeno
Come
flavor,
on, dog.
basically tequila. And we can make a margarita out of it. You can drink it straight, but like I say, that's not a regular margarita. That's like way more
So this is a
more.
margarita.
It's got more alcohol than the regular margarita. You can use that to make a margarita, or you can just drink it straight. You can drink it on a rock. You know, that bottle right there was it was $18.99, I think.
Here go the bottle.
It's called Dos Vida.
Got me in
Put
there.
us
Dos
all up
Vida.
there, Judge. Put us all up there, Judge.
I got the bottle up, Jud.
Yeah, but the color.
I got some flames on the back. You know what that means?
Man, they had a
Booyaka, booyaka,
a
booyaka.
pineapple jalapeno. They also had a grapefruit. They had a lemon one too. But they just ran out the lemon one when I got up there.
They ran out of little.
Oh, you ain't gotta shake that, boy. It's good. It's good. It's in there.
All right, so here we go, man. We go try this. It's a tequila, like dude
And
said.
the liquor store man, he actually told me, he said, man, I've tried that one and I think you'd like it. He said the flavor in it is a damn good flavor. And he said it's not hot. He said the jalapeno, it's the flavor of the jalapeno, but it ain't got that heat in it.
And if you want to lose weight, it's 55 calories.
Hey, boom! I didn't even know that. So you think people can drink this and be happy about it. I like the thick people shit. I like this.
I'm only 265 pounds.
If it got a cork in it,
And if you cut his head off, it'd be 183.
because his beard on, he'd be 188.
Just these 20s right here,
Well,
man.
if you cut his big toe off, boy, it'd be 73 pounds.
You say what? What the hell you say?
He got that. I'm gonna get you sucker toe.
Boy,
Boy, remember that nigga I shot with that AK?
Yeah,
boy,
I'm
his
going
toe
to get you
swelled
sucker
up.
foot.
that boy said you got shot in
He said he
Iraq.
shot me in my bunions. That boy, that toe out, boy.
I'm just saying, no, these
If you
20s,
had that
man.
shoe on,
Dude,
that
Yo.
she had on her
that boy said
body.
you got shot in the toe in Iraq, boy.
I did get shot in the foot.
Man, they sent
in the
they
toe.
sent them over there with
Shot.
Swiss Army knife.
Shot.
Talk
Man,
about
they
go
ain't
get
get
sit
no
down.
gun.
Shot.
That boy said
He
he
giving
was
you.
they said you was not no green beret, you was a burgundy beret. You was a
You
devil.
can't see over there. Yeah, now your whole chain, your
Hey.
toes done
Hey,
changed.
what Bishop say on juice? This nigga skate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Right on,
Put
right
the cork
on.
on it.
Good. That's what make it good.
He keep trying to have
Feast.
something with the corpses.
Hey,
Hey,
got that
hey,
cork
he
in
ain't-
it.
he ain't playing.
My question is,
He's
It costs money to put that thing
I
on.
can't
there.
handle the problems he got.
my question, who was back there like they running from it,
Man,
man?
you put the
The one tapping you.
Huh?
What you talking about?
The one tapping you.
Fist was over there running.
The man
Always.
said
Hey,
that
first
he
shot.
don't be
First
right.
shot, salute, man. We're gonna take a shot today, man.
Salute.
Much love and respect, man. I sure ain't that shit happen, man.
Yeah, I sure
Much
ain't.
love
To
and
the
respect.
family, to the
March to
family.
the family, man.
Camille said the shit looked like his bones formed.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Right on.
Camille still drink too.
I smell that pepper, right?
Mm-hmm.
It hit you for it.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That's grapefruit.
Let's go around the
Shit got
table.
the limit.
Woo.
Let's go around the table.
They got some bite to it.
Let's go around the table.
God damn.
Who want to go first?
Well, you got fired this time, boy.
Yeah, you gotta talk to him on that shit.
All right. So, do you want to start off with your product, man?
We might need another shot to make sure it's what it was.
Shit.
Right?
I think we need
Yeah,
that
what
shot.
y'all do?
No, shit.
Yeah, what y'all do?
Yeah.
I think I'm sold.
Nah, hell no.
Really, what it
You
is,
ain't sleep.
You smelled the jalapeno before you started.
Before you hit that, you gotta hold your breath.
It throws you off. You thought you was eating burrito.
I think I'm sold.
That boy said, I think I'm sold. That boy said he just sold him some monkey shoes.
No, Camille, you didn't spell it right, Camille. Yeah, you spelled it completely wrong.
Boom.
Well, she was a resource too.
Boom.
Did you
Look,
get?
stop.
You spelled it
Jug,
completely wrong.
Jug cup empty, ain't it?
Come on, Jug. Where you come?
Ooh,
Yeah,
wee.
Jug, give me your cup.
That shit make you do the funky chicken.
That shit nasty.
You bring some more shit like that, bro. I'm gonna get on your
Bro,
ass.
it's
Let me get some of
tequila,
that.
bro. It's like I say, it's
Give me
tequila.
that
They
salt and
said
lime.
tequila.
Everybody needs some salt
I
lime.
think
That just gonna taste
You
better
got
this
that bottle
way.
from Australia, then.
I have a question though. Why are we taking another shot if we all saying
gotta
it's
make
nasty?
sure.
We gotta
We gotta
make
make
sure.
sure.
This said we need a second shot to make sure.
Make sure.
Then he done came alive
And,
over there.
I got some salt.
them
Maybe
Jaegers,
salt.
them
Salt.
Jaegers is nasty as hell.
That salt ain't gonna help.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna do what it do.
Yeah.
Oh, cause
You
I
better-
guess
you
it's
better-
tequila, so
You
I
better
guess.
take that. You better get some salt. You know?
Both have some salt with it.
You sure right. I
And
wouldn't
salt and
think
pepper.
of, that's what he told me. See, he
You
said
better get
that
some salt and pepper, man.
he told me that this is 100% agave, and then it's also I think he said it's like 80 proof.
No, hold up. Fuck that.
Oh,
Because hold up.
It's
No,
70 proof.
Now hold up. Now
So this ain't like a margarita. This is like tequila.
no, but wait though. Wait. Hold up.
Boy, get some of this.
Wig said that Wig trying to ban you out talking about you need some salt because of tequila. Last week that shit was tequila. We didn't need no goddamn salt for that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. That was that coffee.
Yeah,
That's some bad shit.
Yeah.
The cop was straight.
You missed it.
This right here, he need to go back and get on that man motherfucking ass. 'Cause he lied to you, bro.
I can't even get the salt out, man.
Let's go.
Look at them niggas licking the top.
They need to talk.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
Don't listen to
them
him.
licking it.
He lied. He lied.
For real, man.
lied.
They know the kids get
Don't
the,
listen to
you
him.
can't get yeah, licking the top, man.
Nah, he lied.
God damn.
All right, man. This shot right here.
that second one was all right.
The second one was all right.
This shot right here, man, is to the what's about to happen, man. Shout out to 796, the coach.
Can I get a shot?
Already.
Come on,
Put
son.
me
Look.
on the camera.
Oh my
Why you say I
bad.
always be on the camera?
I wanted
Give
to
us
make
a
sure.
shot.
Photo G.
Give me the salt, man.
Oh shit!
You gotta put a
He
bucket
said,
of
"Give me
salt.
the salt."
No, I take the salt before or
Give me the
afterwards.
salt. Take it before.
Lick
Before?
the salt.
Oh shit! Lick the salt
Yeah,
first.
lick the
Boy, this
salt.
nigga.
Yeah, you lick the salt first and then drink it.
Yeah, lick the salt. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes different.
Yeah, it tastes different when you lick the salt.
yeah,
then
lick the
drink
salt.
it.
Yeah.
You need a whole lot of salt. So let's go around the table.
I'll start. Go ahead.
Oh. What's up? What's the water?
This ain't the worst shit out of him, bro. What I'm saying?
That's how you open up?
Hey, it's cutting it close. I would say, I would say it's good to have in your collection.
Fuck
If-
that. Go ahead. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time.
I say it's not a bad thing to have in your collection. I think that you can make some badass mixed margaritas and badass shit with this motherfucker because for one, the alcohol content, you don't need a lot of it. I could take this and mix it with some sweet and sour and do some other shit, make a badass margarita with it. Now, as far as just going out, like, hey, I'm gonna buy this now. But if you're gonna make some mixed drinks margaritas, if you're gonna make some pineapple margaritas, something like that, I'd say go with this because it's cheap and like I damn it's 70 proof and it'll do what it do. So I'm gonna say sip it.
You gonna say sip it?
What the?
I'm gonna say
Okay,
sip it.
Wig. Do say sip it.
I'm gonna say sip it.
Boy, that's some man old Sweetwater, goddamn mean chicken dog juice. Boy.
Right. You can't tell me I can't make no badass
It
margaritas
is.
out
Only
there.
thing that I don't like about it is that pepper.
But it's not
That's the
hot.
only- No, I'm talking about it's just the pepper. That you smell the pepper when it first. If it didn't have the pepper in there, it'd be all right. But I might take a couple sips of that.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can make
I
agree
sip
with that, boy.
I sip.
So dude in wig say sippy.
Yeah, I sip.
J Will.
It took the second shot though, but I sip. Nah, you supposed to get your own opinion. Not know nothing about it.
I'm good.
There's some shit y'all can drink. I ain't
86.
gonna drink shit.
I'm good.
You ain't got nothing to say.
No.
He 86. What else you need to say? Shit.
I said 86.
Okay, so that's it. 86.
86.
You ain't got
All right.
no
So J Will
explanation.
say 86.
Crazy.
All right. Fizz.
Ooh, you gotta get the thunderstorm for this one.
One got hard, boy.
But
Put the
check this out.
on.
Bad margaritas. I can see you mixing it with something
Mm-hmm.
and it put it frozen because if you take the salt before it kills the pepper.
Mm-hmm.
So then it becomes just a regular tequila shot. So I'm gonna say sip it because you have to have those factors in. If you have the lime and the salt, you're gonna sip. I'll sip.
And the
I
ice
think the second shot
and the
was-
margarita mix.
You see, the second shot tastes totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I may have mislabeled it when I said it, but it's tequila. It's not a margarita. It's not a mix. It's tequila. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So
Okay, so I feel like you can mix this in the toilet and flush the motherfucker because this shit is nasty. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest to God truth. Number one,
that's
you
your
can't.
opinion.
In my
Your
opinion,
opinion.
in my opinion,
Don't put the Lord in this.
no, but I feel like in my opinion that you can't mix this with nothing. You can't sit there. You can't get over the whole pepper smell, the pepper taste. And I'm gonna tell y'all. See, they keep saying it's tequila. No, fuck that. Because last week we had some good tequila that was good and smooth. This one right here, it wasn't good, nor was it
You can
smooth.
drop any shot.
The only thing smooth about this is that you can sit there, flush down the toilet, and it go down smooth into the sewer, and it go down to Cat Claw Creek and to
Hey,
Federal.
You can make
But, hey,
anything
To my audience,
with
it's 3-2. So we know what it is. We understand.
like that?
And next time,
Okay, then. So,
sugar motherfucking
What?
Willie Herman to the third come to my house. I'm gonna be serving margaritas,
like that.
and I'm gonna make sure I video this shit. I'm gonna make margaritas out of this shit right here.
No, sir.
And he gonna drink the shit out of it.
No,
And
sir.
I'll be like, look,
Okay.
y'all, look at Jug.
Okay, so it's 3-2.
You see him
Jay
right
Will?
there leaning on my pool
Hey.
table.
I ain't changing.
Yeah, J Will. I mean, we say 86, man. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not good. It's our opinion. So there you have it. Sipping the 86. What is it again? So I guess since it's 3-2, I guess I guess it's sip it. So what is it again, dude?
It's called Dos
Satole.
Vida. It's pineapple jalapeno flavored tequila. And honestly, as far as the tequila standpoint, it's not real strong. It ain't got a burn. It ain't got a bad aftertaste. If you take a shot with it, like I say, lick the salt first, it mellows it out. Now, it is the best goddamn tequila by far. Hell no. But I know that you take shots with it, and I know that we can make some badass margaritas with this. So, and it's cheap. $19. Can't beat it.
I see why. All right, so there you go. So it's sip it because it's 3-2. It's sip it. All right, so let's get into the J Will's picks, sports picks.
All right, everybody. We are getting ready to go into week 9. So after week 8, these are the standings. In first place, there is now a tie for first place.
Ain't that some shit?
With 83 and 83. With Jug and Dude.
Ain't that some shit?
Tie
Man,
for
I
first
told
place.
you, boy.
You didn't tell me. You didn't say shit.
Say, man, I just snatched a lollipop out your mouth.
You didn't snatch no damn lollipop
Yeah,
out of my goddamn
I
mouth.
took your whole 3 back teeth
No,
out
you
with it.
didn't. Hell no.
Hell
no.
I'll tell you.
In second place is Jay Will with 79, followed by Camille with 76, wig was 75, and bringing up the last spot, fistful of dollars was 67.
Wow.
Damn.
It didn't well.
All right.
All right, come on with it, man.
All right. So, get my pen out.
Y'all gonna play this week?
Honestly, I feel like that maybe you accidentally marked one of mine's wrong.
No. You went for the Saints and they got to it.
Yeah, that's what got you.
You went for the Cowboys, they got tore.
Oh, no, I didn't.
No, he went for the 49ers.
Huh?
You went against your team, so it's lose-lose.
Hey,
All right.
I go with the numbers. What you talking about?
So after first one after
like
the
you
game,
said, when you got money,
we got the game tomorrow.
Off your money,
The
folks.
Texans and the Jets.
Ooh.
Texans and the
Give
Jets.
me the Jets.
Okay.
Where they playing at? They playing in New York
To
too.
New York.
The Jets, baby. Give me the Jets.
I'm
Now,
going
now
with the
they
Texans.
playing, they playing for a wild card playoff spot now. Last week was at 500.
I'm going with the Texans.
Okay,
you know what?
Camille is going with Houston. I'm going with Houston too, man. Because one thing I can say about Houston, they keep pulling them out, man. They keep pulling them out.
They playing in New York too, huh?
Yep.
Give me the Jets. That's a tough one, man. That's gonna be a tough game.
So Camille says,
Yeah,
man, y'all is letting this queen kick y'all ass.
We got
what?
we
You
got
in
Dallas
third to
and
last place.
We got
She talking
Dallas.
about people under us,
We
dude.
got Dallas and the Falcons.
Camille's going with Dallas. I'm
I
going
got
with the Falcons.
Where they playing at?
In Atlanta.
Give me the Falcons.
Give me Atlanta too.
Man, I sure hate to do this. But I'm trying to win. I'm going with the Falcons.
Cowboys are they depleted, man, just like the Saints. Saints and Cowboys are depleted. They
We
just
got-
keep it 100.
Man,
Give me the Bengals.
bro, they not.
We got the Raiders and the Bengals. I heard you. I got you.
Man, it's just, god damn.
Raiders and the Bengals.
Raiders and the
Going over here.
Camille has Cincinnati.
Bills picks. I got them. She
I
said
know,
them.
he telling you right now.
Camille,
what
you
doing.
just sent Jay Will your picks. Though.
She
Tell him
did.
to-
She
just-
did. I'm looking at them.
No,
I mean, we
Jug got
telling you
him.
the pick so you can just get.
They playing in Cin- give me Cincinnati.
Yeah, I got you. I got you on that, Jay Will.
Give
But
me Cincinnati.
Who did she
Camille
pick?
has Cincinnati.
Give me Cincinnati.
I want Cincinnati. Camille has Cincinnati.
Give me Cincinnati.
One in prison and the other one trade.
Okay, you know.
That one nigga that ran into the back of the old girl.
Yeah, but y'all think not no quarterback. I have the same fucking problem with that.
I'm going with the Bengals too.
Damn quarterback. Right, boy.
And
All right.
Chargers.
We got the Chargers and the Browns.
Ooh, that's a good one.
that's a good one.
I'm going with the
Give me
Browns.
Gone.
Give me the Chargers.
That ain't no good.
Wait, hold up. Chargers and the Rams, or is it Chargers and Cleveland?
Browns.
Browns. Okay.
Oh.
Like the back of your neck.
It
Browns.
sound like Rams.
Give
Okay.
me the Chargers.
Camille said Cleveland. I'm going with the Chargers.
Give me the Bills.
Hey man, I've been watching
Call
this.
it
shit.
Bills.
We got the Bills and the Dolphins. Bills and the
Give
Dolphins.
me the
He
Bills.
looking at the sheet, so he.
Oh, I was
Next
at the
one I call.
Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Wait, hold up. Are we?
I'm trying to
We on the
think
Bills and the
this- I want
Dolphins.
him to drink
Look,
mine.
Judge looking at the sheet, so before I can call out the next game, he calling his pick because he said he trying to beat you, Judge. That's why he throwing you off right now. I'm telling you now.
That ain't gonna work, man. I've been watching ESPN and all types of shit, man.
I'm just trying to throw him off.
I got you, Camille. You want the Bills?
I make my pick before him. We might win.
All right, tell you, I was pretty much.
Shit, I'm going with the Bills. That's a no-brainer, man.
Give me the Bills, man.
Y'all doing that sports day. I'm
Say.
gonna tell you something after the show.
When we leave today, we gonna snatch the coat hanger out Judge's wall. He ain't gonna have no cable. He ain't gonna be able to watch ESPN until we're new.
Yeah, y'all know that's a- Now y'all know that's a lie. Because if we sitting there on the air right now, that means I have internet.
That's because I ain't snatched the coat hanger out the bathroom.
So
I snatched the coat
All right,
hanger.
we got-
shut this whole motherfucker
We got
down
two.
right now.
We got the Jags and the
Give
Eagles.
me the Eagles.
Say I won't. I'll go in there right now.
go ahead, go ahead.
I'm going with the Eagles.
I have the Eagles
You
too.
go with the motherfucking Jags, nigga.
Hell no, I'm
Give you the Jags.
I'm talking this.
I was just
Give
really
me the Eagles, man.
That nigga he's trying to get a first round pick next year.
That's what it seems like.
He's trying to lose every game on purpose.
I wasn't go. Yeah, Wig. I think you right
I
on
hope I
that.
come through. I hope I come through.
Jug,
the
you
finish
want?
line.
Philly ain't been playing no
Huh?
good ball neither though.
Jug, who you want?
Got the
Shit.
Bills, man.
The
The Jags and the Eagles?
I mean the Eagles.
Well, y'all had boy, you
Bills.
I need to
Put
talk
him
about
down for
week
the
3.
Bills on
That's
3
why I
games.
picked for
Yeah,
it.
that boy picked the Bills for 3
Put him
games.
down.
All right, we got the Rams and the Seahawks.
That's a good one.
Give me the Rams. They
Give me the Seahawks. No, give me the Rams.
That's a good one.
Give me the Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Rams too, cause Seahawks.
That's an up and down game.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Rams.
Shit, me too.
Or
Or they playing in Seattle or
trying to come back.
That ain't gonna get you back. You gotta know.
I got to beat y'all. That's what I'm saying.
We got the Colts and the Vikings.
Vikings.
Colts and the Vikings.
I'm going with the Vikings,
That's
man.
another good one,
Give
boy.
me the Vikings.
Give me the Colts.
Camille got the Vikings. I got the Vikings. You know, that's my mom's team. I was talking to my mom last night, man. And I was talking to my mom.
Vikings too, right?
Yeah.
With what? Who you want? Vikings.
She told you the same shit.
I was talking to my mom about the Vikings last night, and she excited. She been a Vikings diehard fan since she was little.
That game is trash.
We got the Patriots and the Titans.
That's a trash game there.
Patriots
Give
and
me
the Titans.
Patriots.
Give me the Titans.
Shit, give me the Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the Titans. Camille got the Titans too.
Dude, you said who? Patriots. You
You
said who?
I'm going with the Titans.
Titans.
And Camille going with the Titans
I
too.
got them. I'm gonna go with the Titans. All right, we got the Broncos and the Ravens.
Ooh.
I'm going with the Ravens, man. One thing y'all gotta understand is that every week it's been a hard game, and Lamar and them and Hunt pulled it off.
Raw.
Denver got a deep
I got you,
defense.
They
Camille.
got a raw defense.
But can they?
And give me the Broncos.
Give me the Ravens.
Where they playing at?
They playing in Baltimore.
But y'all talking about stopping Big Boy. You ain't gonna stop
Shit.
Big Boy. He getting 100 and some yards a
They
game.
they stopped him last week.
They got right
Shit,
on
How
last
many-
week they shut him down.
How many yards did he have?
They shut him down.
How many yards did he
How
have?
many touchdowns he scored?
How many yards did he have?
He didn't have over. He didn't have too much over 100. If he had 100,
You want
that
them?
nigga only scored 14 points in fantasy. They shut that nigga down.
How many yards did he
When they
have?
played in Baltimore, give me Baltimore. But hey, Denver defense ain't no pump.
You want it? Denver?
Nah, hell no.
I'm going by because I like Lamar Jackson. But
All right. Next game. We got the New Orleans Saints against the Panthers.
I'm going with the Saints.
Give me New Orleans.
I'm going with the Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Saints on this. This is a gimme game for them. They better win this.
Panthers, shit. Saints gonna lose. So he had 132 yards rushing, no touchdown.
give me
I got you, Camille.
on what 40 carries.
I don't know what to say.
Dude, who you want, dude?
I'll go with the Saints on this one, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I think Andy Dalton still ain't 100%. If he was 100%, I don't want to guess it.
All right. We got the Commanders and the Giants.
I'm going with the Commanders, man.
Washington.
One thing about Commanders, man, they showing out in y'all division, man. Them boys, they playing. Even though last week, you know, that Hail Mary, but at the same time,
Shit happen. When shit
Yeah.
going your way.
Give me Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you win,
exactly. That's what I'm about to say,
when
Wade.
you win, it
Who you
shit
want,
happens
Chris?
for you.
It happens
When
for
you
you.
lose it, you just get your ass
Yeah.
told.
I feel like it's their time.
John,
It's their time.
And see,
Fish just throwing stuff out there.
I'm trying to come
You
back.
keep trying to come back. No, bro. You
but you
got
ain't
to
getting
keep
no.
up. You got to keep
When I
up.
pop y'all, that's a win. You see what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
Man, 3 more
They
games.
say I'm rigging it. I'm rigging it. I'm
Things
rigging it.
ain't happen.
No, listen. After 3 more games,
What's
you
the
can't
best?
We got the Bears and the
You-
Cardinals. I got you, Camille.
Bears and the
You
Cardinals.
got
That's
to
it.
stay straight until
Give me-
goddamn
give
at
me-
least
give
the
me-
12 game, man.
You know what? Bears and the Cardinals.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go with the young quarterback. I'm gonna go with the rookie because he's been showing out. He's been showing out. I'm gonna go with the Bears, huh? It doesn't matter, but he was still showing out.
Who you
They barely lost.
Give me the
I'm
card.
whispering, but you can hear everything I
They
say.
barely
You know
lost.
what I'm saying? God damn,
I'm
man.
not going
God
to
damn.
the court.
God damn.
I'm going with the Cardinals. All right. Then we got the Lions and the Packers.
Woo-hoo. And that's a game, boy.
Give me the line.
Give me Detroit. That's gonna be a
I
game,
got
boy.
you.
So I was talking about your youngster.
Give you Detroit.
Loving them showing their ass, boy. All them youngsters doing good.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going with the Lions on that.
Yeah, Lions.
God damn it.
You gotta go with the
Why
Lions.
you go with Green Bay?
Cause man, Lions, man, they look. I like their defense. For one,
I know you do because they sit.
Green Bay is not consistent.
Now, see, there you go.
Yeah, ain't that
And next we
Green
got
Bay
the Chiefs.
6-2.
We got the Chiefs and the Bucks.
Chiefs,
Some games I gotta buck the line.
Chiefs.
Shit.
You
Yeah.
crazy to go
Yeah.
against the Chiefs?
No.
Nah,
If both of his starting receivers
man,
would have been
That's
healthy,
a
I'd have
game.
went against him.
That's been a good
Give me
game.
the Chiefs. He lost Evans.
Give me the Chiefs.
No, he lost Evans and he lost
He
his,
lost
he lost what's the other Goodwin? Goodwin.
He lost the main motherfucker.
40 seconds left. You lose Godwin. 40 seconds, you down by 10. Pull him. But I promise you, Baker Mayfield known to pop a motherfucker.
Yeah.
If he'd have had them two receivers, I don't win Tampa Bay.
But I don't think about Baker.
Ain't no
He just
doubt.
like baking some shit. If he don't come out baking, that shit gonna drop.
Chiefs,
Like-
they
like
just
some bacon grease.
Chiefs are special this year, man. You just
No, they
gotta
not.
say
Hey, no,
shit.
this ain't the best now. They
That
not
man
special,
just-
bro.
man.
That man
No,
just
they-
know football, man.
Man, they gonna get popped, and what it is, the league is letting this man get these weapons on his
No.
team.
I'm gonna say this,
And they
dude.
just got Hopkins.
The only way they gonna get popped is when they take everybody out before the playoffs. That's the only way.
No, bro. People have bad
They
games.
just signed Andrew.
Yeah,
They-
they gonna
you
have
gotta
a
think
bad
about it.
game, folks.
Hey, what's next?
Who's
Is that it?
undefeated? That's it. Who's undefeated?
So
right now?
so we already did the Cowboys,
Is
right?
anybody
Cowboys.
undefeated?
We did the Cowboys.
Okay.
Cowboys play the Falcons.
Okay,
Everybody-
yeah.
That'll be second
Chiefs.
game.
Yeah, but they not gonna go all at once. If somebody gonna pop.
Nah, ain't nobody gonna come
Right.
from Miami.
The last time we ever was fuck was that who was that Belichick and them went
They
undefeated.
lost.
And they lost against the Giants.
And that was the last
And
man.
then you know what Giants
Oh,
record was that
done
week.
all the way
what
with
he's
Miami.
doing?
They only won 6 games.
No, listen, they started
No, I'm
out
talking about
0-5.
Miami's gonna
They
take
lost the
undefeated.
first 5 games and came back and played.
Okay, so let's go around the table, man. Promos, last thoughts.
And let me start. God damn it. All right. 86, the best show coming to you fellas next Tuesday.
Hello.
God
Rewind.
damn it.
You said 86 the best show.
No, I
Rewind. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
You did.
That's why I said rewind. And-
Say, I hope you this proactive when I need you to fuck with my shit. You been shooting me down all weekend, punk.
Uh-oh.
I have a
Gin
lot to
next,
do.
I don't give a damn. Gin, you still got a lot. You still correcting my motherfucking ass.
Well, I tell you
Gin
what, you
next
come
is
in
the
here,
best
you
show.
help me.
I will. I tell
Boy.
boy, what I tell you, call me shit anytime.
Go
okay,
ahead.
Okay. You said if I come help you, hey, the world, y'all hear this? Cause I'm telling him, man, I didn't say that shit. You full of shit. He gonna flip me out. He gonna pin my front yard. Steal out my Modelo's. I know what he gonna do. I know it. Anyway, Gen X the best radio. Gen X the best. God damn it, y'all heard me that time.
There you go.
Coming next Tuesday, 8 to 10. We're gonna be on there. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be talking shit, playing music from my era. You know what I mean? R&B. There's gonna be some rap. I might throw some funk in there. I might do all kind of shit. Ain't no telling, but it's gonna be that Gen X shit that everybody like, and we're gonna all like it. It's coming to you only on Mix 796, The Culture. That's our radio show. That's our radio station. I'm sorry. We're gonna try to bring out something, man. We're gonna have a whole bunch of shows on there, man. We're gonna try to give you a little something to listen to. You know what I mean? When you sitting up, not doing nothing bored, just turn us on. We'll get you all the ins and outs and how to tune in and all of those shit. You know what I mean? Just listen to us. 90% of people from around here, y'all know all of us anyway. Y'all know how we get down. We're gonna be funky. We're gonna do it, man. And I want to shout out to a lot of people, man. It wasn't just, one person lost their life. I think it was 3 people within the span of 2 or 3 days lost their life over this past weekend. That wasn't the only incident. It was another incident. Same time, a little bit earlier, but the same scenario at a bar, somebody lost their life. And shout out going to both sides of the family to one that lost their life and the one that took it. Man, hey, I understand. Like I said earlier, my daddy said you ain't gotta be doing shit for shit to happen. Sometimes you gotta take a step back, take a deep breath, and think. You know what I mean? A lot of these people these days, they don't think. You know, one of my best buddies told me a couple of years ago, he said, common sense ain't too common these days. Bro, shit is easy to get into, hard to get out of. Sometimes you gotta step back and think. You know, to every action is a reaction. You know, fuck. I know not to stick my hand on this hot ass stove because it's gonna burn me. Try to keep yourself out of situations where you're gonna be caught having to make a drastic decision, because sometimes that drastic decision ain't the right decision. And now you gotta live with the fact that you just fucked up and did some bad, whatever it was, and 9 times out of 10, it's not you that's hurting. It's the people that love you. It's the people in your corner. You know, the decision you make don't just affect you. They affect everybody around you. Be mindful of that, man.
All right. Wig.
You already know what I got to say, man. Don't drive drunk this weekend. Hope everybody have a safe Halloween. And condolences to that young man family.
Man.
That's all I got to say.
Jay Will.
Oh, y'all know what I'm gonna tell y'all. It's game time. Game time. It's game time. Let's get out there and vote. Let's vote. Like I've been telling everybody, study the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Vote for who you feel like is the right person to put in there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important. So get out and vote.
Is Bernie Sanders in there?
What else, Jay Will?
All right.
What else, Jay Will?
And same thing, November, next Monday, all in your business. All right. We're going to be coming at you, me and 50. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some hot topics, playing some music, coming at y'all. All right. Oh, and we're going to have a great time. So tune in from 10 to 12 on Mondays.
8 to 12. 8 to 10. Right? 8 to 10.
No, I got to 10 to 12.
8 to 10.
Did you change my time?
No, it was 8 to 10.
You steady correcting people.
It was always 8 to 10.
All right, 8 to 10. 8 to 10. I'll do 8 to 10. All right, 8 to 10.
I don't know nobody. I know 12.
Yeah,
All
right, 8 to 10. We still coming at you. All right, let's do this big. Have fun, man. All right, on the culture.
Fist.
Vote.
All right, coming Tuesday from 10 to 12. We got sports ticks where we be talking about betting lines and different things like that. Sport ticks, you know, going over there. I got some co-hosts coming in and joining us, and we're going to be talking about the bottom line, injuries, and gossip to go on with sports. And then coming Thursday, we got hip hop for life. It'll be from 8 to 10. We'll be going through playing all the new and old hip hop and discussing that. I need y'all to tune in this week, because we're gonna be doing a tribute to the dead hip hop people. So check it out. It's Mix 796 The Culture. You can check us out on RadioEckies.com. We have the request line. It'll be up there. It's 325-275-7863. So you can call in and request your music at the same time.
What's the number
drop
again?
your comment. The request line is 325-275-7863. Check out all our social medias to get that down for you. And once again, it's 796 Mix the Culture, brought to you by RadioEckies.com. Go put in RadioEckies.com and you can get on the internet radio and catch all your favorite shows.
All right. There you go. Man, you know what? First, I want to touch on this past weekend, man. It was a crazy weekend, and I hate it happened that way. You know, on both sides. You know, RIP to Deshaun, man. Never done anything to me. Good dude. And then on the other side, one of the person who was on the other side of the gun. Um, believe it or not, he's a good dude. We've done a lot of music together. We actually had a hit together that nobody don't know about, but we had over 87,000 streams on DistroKid on all streaming sites. He's an R&B singer. I hate it happened. Tied into him, tied into his family. So I want to give just keep the families on both sides, in y'all prayers. And man, let's just think before we do. I'm gonna tell you, this past weekend there was an incident that happened at the place where we were at, and just from my quick thinking, the situation went away because I knew how to handle it. And it just, you just got to think before you do. On the other hand, 796 The Culture will be starting Friday night. It's hip hop R&B station of Abilene, Texas. That's the brother station of Radio X. You can go to 365 Live on your go to your app store, put in 36 Live, and download it, and then put in Radio X. We will be on from 7 p.m. Central Time at night to 6 in the morning. This is only the beginning. It's a lot of things that's going to happen from this. But from all the shows, I'm just going to go through the shows real fast. Friday night, you have Texas Heat the DJs, brought to you by DJ Big and DJ Skid. They will be on 8 p.m. Central Time. Saturday, the Hot Mix. If y'all used to listen to 106, FM 106, the Hot Mix used to come on Saturday night. That's going to be brought back, which is myself, DJ Real, Ashley Cruz, and D-Ice will be on, but that won't start until January. Sunday will be the Place of Pleasure, which is DJ Flex. That's from 8 p.m. Central Time to 10 p.m. And then from 10 to 12, you have the Moments of Passion, which is Black Moses. Yes, I have multiple personalities, so I am Black Moses. I'll be playing all the slow jams, not just playing the same stuff over and over. I'm going to go deep into stuff that you can't remember. You might hear it. That's on Sunday nights. On Mondays, you're going to have All in My Business, brought to you by J Will and 50, which is at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then on Tuesdays, you have Dude's show, Jeanette's the Best, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m., you have Sports Ticks, brought to you by Fistful of Dollars, K, J Will, and P. And then on Wednesdays, you have All Jokes Aside, same time. You will be able to see the visual, and you also get the audio. But how you will have to do it, you would get the visual, but you have to also listen to the radio station to get the audio as well. So you have best of both worlds. That will happen every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Time. And then at 10 p.m., you have Ashley Cruz. You have the Women's Locker Room. Great show. That's going to be her. It's going to be other people. It's going to be multiple people that's going to be brought into that show. What goes on in the locker room stays in the locker room. So you know what that's about. And once again, and then on Friday, it just rotates. You're going to have a lot of good music, a lot of good shows. I'm going to tell you, support Abilene's hip-hop and R&B station. Not saying we were the first, because I remember back in the 80s, you had much respect to the guys who had their radio station back in the 80s, but here we go again. Like they said, it all comes back again. It's a boomerang. Here we are. We got the all hip-hop R&B station. So promote it, listen to it. You'll get the shows, you'll get the culture, you'll get the music. We got everything for you. Be safe out there. Think before you do. Till next time. Let's keep it to the sky.
Peace.